Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time walkthrough part 12. I think we're on. I got the title right that time, and this is yet another level leading our way to the next boss, which I think is Engine. I think that's the next boss we're going to be fighting against. It's kind of weird playing through this game, or not playing, but watching the game in my video editing timeline and accidentally hitting the spacebar, and just kind of cutting down the videos to the length where I don't die. These levels aren't that long. Like, if you're not dying, they're not actually that long. A lot of my videos have been less than 10 minutes, and it's kind of surprised me. It explains why the narrations are going by so fast. But I think the videos are definitely going to get a little bit longer. This one looks like it might be closer to 9 minutes, actually. Ooh, we got an added 4 minutes on top of that. So I am talking over Engine there because I decided I didn't really want to destroy all of those. I destroyed all the speech from the other boss, and I guess I just kind of wanted to listen. But that's like, these two bosses are the only ones that talk to you through the through stuff that you can destroy through intercom, things like that. So I don't really know why that was so limited. I think we've seen the, what are those called? The lily pads before. So there's two kinds, in case we haven't. I'm pretty sure we've seen them before. There's two kinds, one of them that you can jump on and it stays there, and the one that you're pretty much going to see from this point onward, which is, it has an eyeball, and when you jump on it, it will eat you shortly after, like a Venus flytrap, so just keep that in mind. This ghost, I'm not kidding, killed me like 8 times, because I died later on, but then I could not get past this ghost forever. And then I have never quite figured out how you're supposed to actually hit these boxes that are beneath TNT without hitting the TNT. And the only thing in this game, like in the other ones, you could swing or you could spin, jump, and then as long as you spin, jump away, it seemed to work pretty consistently. But in this one, though, it's like you have to spin very closely next to the box, just so like the bottom half of your spin is what's hitting the underbox. And then you have to move away, otherwise you'll hit the TNT. So I don't really know if there's some trick I'm missing to that, but, you know, if you're going for all boxes, you don't really have to do all deathless, unless the super hard challenge is to get all boxes in each level deathless. That might be a thing, but I'm not sure. I have not gotten that far anywhere near that kind of skill level that I care to learn, and I probably never will get that far in this game. We got more of this spinny stuff going on here, so you really want to spin as much as possible when you have those things shooting at you, and they will get their bullets reflected back to them. And then there's going to be these fire dragons that you get absolutely no time at all to kind of look to be around, because that platform's going to jump, or it's going to crumble beneath you, and then we have to move over here and avoid the fire on for that dragon, and just kind of keep the dragon fire in mind. So right there is the other VHS tape for the retro levels, and again, to get those you have to get to that point in the level without dying. I have not done that in quite a long time. Thankfully, you're near invincible while you are spinning, except from falling. Okay, so there's going to be a couple of dragons here, and again, just want to try to time it between their spins, and then there's also a secret level that I will cut past because it doesn't really help the level at all. And then there's going to be more dragon flames and another lion thing. I hope that's a lion. And I think this is the level that I mentioned in the previous video that we got a secret gem, but I didn't get it in that level. I think I get it in this level, and it's actually a crazy hard secret gem path, which you will see. And it's not even the hardest. Which just, even as I'm watching this game again in while I'm editing them, this boggles my mind that this game is so hard. I expected it to have some challenge, but I thought that like the vast majority of it would be easy, and I was very wrong. So the secret gem is way over here on the right side, if you come on down like I did a few seconds ago. And then we have to carefully jump over here and be careful of those whirlwinds, and they're going to be helpful, but they're also going to shove you straight into nitro. However, it doesn't seem that they boost you if you drop out of the spinning thing, so just as soon as you get next to those wind gusts, you want to make sure to drop out of it. Other than that, it's just dodging all the million hazards. This jump right here took me a long time, because I had to wait. You have to wait a pretty long time to actually get the height for the second jump, and then I got hit by the flames anyway, so I really have no idea how you're supposed to time that part. But I had failed this so many times that I had the Tiki guy, and he ate the damage for me. So I guess that is a technique you can use if you want to. I have no idea how you're supposed to do that without getting hit. And there's just going to be more nitro and even more nitro, just more stuff you really have to avoid. And again, I found for that part, just kind of going as fast as you could seemed to work out the best. I did not want to risk giving up my checkpoint, so I decided I was going to get the extra life and then just go very cautiously. And I thought I saw something over to the right, and did I decide to do it? I don't think maybe I did, I can't remember. Okay, no, it doesn't look like I decided to go check it out, but I thought I saw something over to the right. I don't think there was anything though. Then there's more of these wall running walls, and these aren't really a problem right now. Later on, you're going to have to get really good at them though, because if you don't, you're going to have a hard time in that part of the future levels. And it's kind of like weird to me. There's one level in particular that's just incredibly hard with a million of these wall running walls that are on things that move, and it's just like stuff that felt a little glitchy. And I'm not sure if it's even noticeable in the video. There was a point when I was playing through this game, it was a little after the engine boss. The game got an update and then it started lagging in a whole bunch of parts in the game, which was just, I think I mentioned this before too, I can't remember, but it just really threw off a lot of my jumps, and I died a ton because the game would jitter and it wouldn't read that I actually pushed the jump button, and then I'd fall to my death. So I don't know if that'll show up on the video. Usually when stuff lags, especially on consoles, for some reason like the video looks absolutely fine, even though it was lagging on my screen. So we'll see how that goes. And it's also kind of making me excited for the PlayStation 5, which has much more power and much faster storage for those load times, because I am so sick of long load times on consoles, and even PC load times are getting pretty long too, but they're bringing that technology. DirectX is doing it first, I think. I'm sure the other, whatever the heck the other DirectX equivalent, I'm sure they'll have their own fast storage thing too, but I think it's called Direct Storage from DirectX, and it's going to be like the PlayStation 5 advertised super fast loading screens will be on PC if you have an NVMe SSD. So long load times may be a thing of the past at last. I mean, how much time have we wasted in our lives? Not playing video games, that's not a waste of time, but how much time have we wasted sitting on our couch waiting for the stupid load screen to finish? Especially in like Ubisoft games, those always seem to have the longest. Or I guess Skyrim, if you mod it up and you run it on a hard drive on PC, takes forever too. But ever since I moved that to an SSD, it's fine on my PC anyway. But just for consoles, like Destiny 2 loads so slowly. To me, it's like unacceptable. I've had friends who I've introduced to Destiny 2 quit the game because the load screens were like 5 minutes long. And other games too generally have decent length load screens in this on consoles, but you know, weirdly something like Ghost of Tsushima had pretty dang good load screens too. So I don't know, I guess it just depends on the game. But either way, they should be a thing of the past, just like this level is. I don't know why I was trying to go for all the boxes so hard, because I was missing 10. Kind of depressing. That is life.